career takes off. There are a lot of important questions that need to be asked, and frankly it seems like people simply aren't asking them. Like,
perché quando un gatto sta dentro ad uno scatolone trascorre il miglior tempo di questo mondo, mentre quando sono io dentro ad uno scatolone è solo noioso?
How can I spend my time doing no work at all and still get money?
If I was a dog, whose butt would I sniff first?
These are the questions.
One of the main issues we have on this planet is that we're not learning to live together properly, as a society, as a group, even as a family. We always seem to get bogged down with little problems. Things which really shouldn't matter. You know, Mr. Smith down the road has a better car than you do. Oh, such and such in the next town over got the promotion you were hoping to get. Or Wendy Jones at the post office just got breast implants, and even though I have the money, society deemed it inappropriate for me to go get the same surgery just because I'm a man. We live in a really petty place sometimes.
I was watching the television the other day and the news came on. Usually I don't watch it because someone told me it was boring, but yeah, there was some really horrible stuff on there. Apparently people pretty much everywhere are getting killed every day. So yeah, anyway, I just switched it off. People always say, well, what if you were in their shoes? Well, I'm not, am I? So when I am, I'll think about that then.
I wonder, is this a common response?
Yeah, I mean, what bothers me? A lot of things, I guess. Sometimes I wake up and I just feel in a bad mood, and whether that's because I don't sleep well because of all the coffee I neck back during the day, or because my neighbours insist on playing hard tech until 4 AM every night, or because my bed is filled with staplers and pieces of Lego, I really don't know. It's hard to say. But even when I get a good night's sleep, it's like there are all these problems just floating around like clouds. Even when you go inside, when you can't see them directly, you know they're there, waiting, hovering, loitering. You can keep your head down, but the evidence is there. The shadows, the rainwater on the ground, the weather reports. And what bothers me more on a day-to-day basis? Is it our economy? Is it that there's too much greed in the world? Is it war? Or is it more things like I can't ever find a coffee mug with my name on it at the office? Or is it that whenever I go to buy snacks, I'm reminded by the packaging that I'm getting overweight? Or, I don't know, is it that I find myself way more attracted to the woman at the post office than I did last week for some elusive reason? I don't know, but maybe that's a problem in itself. In the 21st century, we don't even know whether global poverty is more of a problem to us than sexual frustration or addiction to biscuits, and that in itself may be the biggest issue of them all. So, what bothers me? A lot of things. But honestly, mainly it's caffeine withdrawal, Lego, and the weather.
Let's study the people further. What are they doing now? The day-to-day assault of the modern world. What of them? What do they do with their time?
Normal day for me? Well, I get up, usually pretty early, so like sort of 10ish. Get some food, the good stuff, bob it in the microwave for about 3 minutes. I'm a busy guy, so I've got no time to mess around with cooking, you know. Yeah, get changed, jog on down to the office. Well, I jog to the bus stop anyway. I mean, I walk most days, but sometimes I jog. Anyway, yeah, I'll get in, grab some biscuits. Usually they got the Oreos in the cupboard, so that's pretty sweet. Yeah, I usually chat to the guys for a while. Like, we're supposed to start at 11, but, you know, the manager's pretty chilled out, so it's all good. Yeah, I look over whatever script I've got to read for the day. Like, sometimes it's cool stuff like raising money for children with false legs or brain damage and that. But sometimes it's just hippie shit, like climate change or whatever. Like, science has proved so many times that it's just a lie, right? But, hey, it's my job. If I've got to pretend like polluting the earth or whatever's a bad thing, then, hey, it's just what pays my bills, right? So yeah, I call people up, get them to donate money and stuff. Some of them tell me not to call again, so I just tell them to suck a fat one. I mean, hey, they said not to call again, right? So what does it matter? Anyway, I do that for a while, take a break for a while, eat some more Oreos, catch up with the guys, talk about the awesome job we're doing for the kids and refugees or whatever, then yeah. Cool thing is, right, if we hit all our targets before the end of the day, then we can just go home early. Like, you've got to do your bit for charity, but like, if you hit your targets, then you hit your targets, you know? You don't want to be set there till the end of the shift if you don't have to be, right? So anyway, yeah, I'll go home, probably grab the bus. Like, sometimes I cycle, but most days I just get the bus. And yeah, when I get home, I'll like grab some food. I usually get pizza delivered, because you can get 2 for 1 on large pizzas at this place nearby. And yeah, I'd do that. Drink some beers, maybe stick on some repeats of Top Gear, eat some Oreos, check Facebook about 1 billion times, play some PlayStation, watch about an hour or 2 of porn, and then pass out. So yeah, could say I have a pretty full and meaningful day.
Yeah, I helped a stranger once. I wouldn't recommend it. Well, maybe it feels good to be generous. But you know what else feels good? Watching TV. You've got loads of stuff, like Netflix now, Love Film, iPlayer, whatever really. You can even watch loads of films on YouTube now. Favourites? I don't know, I really like a bit of everything, me.
To walk into the living room of the world, you climb over the mountain beneath, you come to bed to a sofa. Something of a volcano, truly. A volcano they close their eyes and ears to. When they ignore surrounding televisions on full volume. When they hope and pray each night there's a groove.
It's a really difficult situation, because on the one hand you have issues with equality and homelessness, domestic violence, alcohol abuse, drug abuse, these kinds of things at home, like right on our streets, and at the same time, you have the global issues like war. What's going on in Syria right now is a good example of that, or what happened in Iraq or Afghanistan. But also, of course, the economic problems. Say the dealings, the damage our dealings with other nations has done. The kind of damage that can only be caused by huge multinational corporations, thousands of people starving to death, and just children dying of malnutrition. epidemics. I mean, Ebola alone killed so many people. And in the same time, I mean, we're spending all this money in the West on such crazy, what can only be described as, I guess, novelty items. You know what? While at the same time, people need aid. People need support, right? People need support. Natural disasters in Nepal or the huge hurricanes in the U.S. When at the same time we're throwing money into really stupid inventions like the Hubbard electrometer or the car exhaust grill, the yodeling meter. I mean, in Japan, people are spending money on making pillows that look like a woman's lap. Or you can even buy a USB pet rock, and it literally does nothing. I mean, really. I think our priorities in the world are out of line, basically. We've got it all backwards. I mean, seriously, if you're going to invent a car with a complex computer in it, why can't you invent a car that people can't drive when they're drunk? Or a television set that refuses to air really bad reality TV shows. And I mean, by now, someone really should have invented a type of Oreo that you can eat all day without gaining any weight. Now that really would be something.
Yeah, I think progress is good, but you have to temper that with direction, with knowledge. Often we're just stabbing out in the dark, right? We come up with some great new idea, like some new technology or some new toy to fiddle with. We throw it together, and then it's like, great, fantastic. So now what do we do with this? You've got a lot of incredibly intelligent people, in some ways working on totally unnecessary things, which we're going to have no use for. And within a matter of weeks or months, not even any interest in, it's a total waste of a huge collective IQ. And who knows how much manpower or resources are squandered in this fashion. We have real problems, and it's time we use that energy and that drive to create some real solutions.
School? Yeah, I mean, I did go, but it was all about learning and stuff. Not for me. Yeah, getting a job has been pretty hard. I mean, I'm not saying I don't want a job, exactly, but I'm saying I don't not want a job. You know what I'm saying?
nothing in your space to build X-rays and guns and telephone. There ain't substance at all.
Yeah, I mean, that's the truth. But is it what we want to hear? Some say knowledge is power. But if knowledge is power, who wants that kind of power? Personally, I'm more interested in chicken strips and snapbacks. That's real power there.
Rotting out, slowly melting into nothing. Indifference, carelessness, lethargy, slowly burying the knife into their own stomachs, their eyes laser fixed onto one screen or another as their organs turn black and their innards spill out onto the ground before them. Chewing their apple spice fruits and their plastic rats and nuts, their minds fading into the background, cancer creeping into their lungs and into their bones, turning their bodies into so much grey jelly while they sit docile, content, brain dead.
Beh, sono appena tornato da una visitina in bicicletta alla mia ragazza. Sì, stavo messaggiando qualcuno su Facebook, andavo senza mani. Mi piace vivere un po' pericolosamente, sono quel tipo di persone. Se avessi avuto un incidente, beh, mi pare piuttosto evidente che non sia successo, no? O sbaglio? E comunque, se anche fosse successo, probabilmente sarei a posto, perché alla fine siamo nel 2015, i trattamenti medici spaccano. E beh, se fossi morto mi importerebbe qualcosa? Beh, sì, immagino che avrei potuto effettivamente colpire qualcuno, ma beh, non è il mio problema, insomma, voglio dire, direi che anche il contrario sarebbe il loro problema. Beh sì, è vero effettivamente, ma comunque ho un ottimo avvocato e quindi non me ne preoccupo più di tanto.
Looking to the future, it's difficult to say what's going to be the undoing of us all. Some people say the future is bright, and yeah, I mean, I guess I'd agree with that, seeing as the blast radius of a nuclear bomb is probably pretty damn bright. Whether that's what they mean or not, I can't really say, but either way, it's a good saying, I suppose. Mind, whether or not we're living in ruins ravaged by countless explosions and pretty much soaked in radiation, or whether we're still, living the high life, with all this awesome convenience and cotton wool wrapped around us, I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. Life as a scaly, mutant food tube can't be much worse than life as an insulated, pink-skinned food tube.
Perhaps they aren't entirely empty-headed, not all of them.
Život v dnešnej dobe je o pive, je o babách, je o autách a je o Facebooku. Ak by som mal život popísať 3 slovami, tak prvé by bolo určite pivo. Určite pivo. Druhé iPhony. Tretie ženy. Nie, to tretie vymením. Tretie je pizza.
Ouais, c'est assez drôle en fait. Les gens me disaient que mes examens, mes notes, mes résultats, les gens me disaient que tout ça allait avoir de l'importance dans la vie. Je les croyais en plus. Mais faut croire que j'étais pas aussi intelligent que ce que laissaient croire mes notes. Est-ce que mes notes m'ont aidé à trouver du travail? Genre un emploi ou même une carrière? Ouais, vous pourriez dire que j'ai une carrière. Si être facteur, c'est avoir une carrière. Mais en quoi tout ça a un rapport avec mon A en histoire? Je sais pas. Vous devriez demander à mon patron.
It seems beyond belief. So many of these drones will just continue to work day after day, simply to repeat the same pattern of existence until they become too weak and incontinent to continue, shuffling and stumbling into senility and death.
みんな何が起こってるのか真実を知らんし興味も持ってない。
But, you know, it's all about getting wasted, man. You know, that's life, it's the coolest thing.
もし現実を知ったら、彼らは空想の世界に逃げる。選ぶっていうよりは悲しいけど。
We could fix global warming, maybe. Or we could get around it. Smoke a biff. Smoke some buoys. What would you choose? Choose the right side, mate. Or the wrong side.
I guess I wasn't such a high choice after all. And what is that? What might they think when studying these weird and invisible robots from afar? Why, let us ask one.
My take on this as an outsider is that they have a really interesting planet. They spend their time in different ways, very wrapped up in themselves, but not always. Often they are entangled with each other in incredibly violent ways, in passion, with hatred. It's something I think we can all relate to, even though we may pretend otherwise. It would be easy to think that we're not like them, wouldn't it? I imagine they say these things all the time. It's his fault he isn't one of us. I'm not like that. I'm not like that man, or I'm not like her. Divides. Always divides. They are capable of great love, though. Great compassion. It just seems that for too only experience compassion at their own convenience. It's not something which grips them and drives them, or something which bubbles to the surface every now and then, perhaps when they see something moving on their televisions, or more likely in their newsfeed, or whatever they are incessantly scrolling through in their free time, which they seem to have a lot of. They are easily led, and equally easily distracted. They have the means to solve all of their problems, yet instead seem to find it more profitable to continue creating new ones. Some seem switched on to this. They have their eyes open, or as open as can be expected of them in the current climate. But overall, people are wandering, aimless, perplexed, or not even conscious enough to ask questions of their surroundings, of their situations, of their position in the world. I respect them in some ways. They have accomplished much in a relatively short space of time, primitive as their mindset is. It's unfortunate that those with the most influence, the most power, tend to be those with the least scruples, the weakest grasp of morality, or those who are simply uninterested by morality whatsoever. Wealth, such a fleeting thing, such a silly concept. Yet those with the wealth have made it all but impossible for those without to realize this. They fight over resources and land in a world of abundance. Men and women purchase things which should be no cost to them whatsoever, and people who have no right to be selling those things get ever richer, ever fatter, ever more apathetic of the plight of their fellow humans. There are struggles every day for things which every last person on planet Earth could possess without a thought if they would work together to that end. Instead, there are endless squabbles, skirmishes, and battles. They shed each other's blood and will do so day after day, night after night, thinking that if only they kill this next person, if only they fight this last war, then they will have peace. Only there will never be one last war, not so long as humans live and breathe on that planet Earth. It will go on and on, forever and ever, unless they learn simply to put down their weapons and stop. Perhaps they will never learn, continue to breed one tyrant after another. But I hope not. We have grown strangely fond of them, barbaric as they are, primitive-minded as they are, and warmongering as they are. I wish them only the best.
So, there we have it. I'm not sure I entirely agree, but then what do I know? I am just a hovering, ethereal super being with incredible powers, suggestion, and seduction. What do I know? Still, this process has been most enlightening.
On balance, I'd say the whole world is pretty much fucked.
Seems convincing enough.
Some say knowledge is power, but I can't remember the line.
Okay. The fact I have like a costume technically as well.